Could former Minnesota Vikings defensive end Everson Griffen once again don the purple in 21 and become a current Minnesota Viking? Well, it does seem like Sack Daddy, a.k.a. the former captain, a.k.a. the pride of USC, would be up for it given his recent social media activity. So Everson, who's never been shy about wearing his heart on his sleeve, he's been getting after it, liking a couple hundred tweets as well as retweeting and responding to Vikings fans, pointing out, hey, 97, let's get it back together. Our pass rush sucked. You still got something left. Let's go. And also including replying to a fan asking for Everson and Cordero to get the band back together with the astute and cogent, quote, LFG, end quote. Woo. So here's the artist renditioning of what Everson would look like in a Vikings jersey. Put this in the Louvre. Yeah. Also, Everson on stories on the gram talking about coming back from Detroit.
I'm sitting here bored, driving back home to Minnesota. Got the trailer behind me, all the stuff. But I can't wait. Okay, green light.
And like we pointed out last week, Everson hasn't moved. Like the Twin Cities is still home for Everson and his family. So, and yes, we forget week 9 after he was traded from the Cowboys to the Lions, Everson did get in a bit of a tizzy when Zimmer didn't show him as much love as he thought that he was due. But yeah, that's water on the bridge. They shook hands, they hugged it out after the game, and also they hugged it out so much that he printed the picture and then he tweeted a pic of the pick this week with the caption, quote, "If you want it, go get it," end quote. I love it, man. I do. Because Everson, this is not like a sentimental thing. This is not like a, hey, how about Randy Moss come play one more game? Nah, ain't like that. Everson still has a little bit something left. He has 33 pressures and 6 sacks a season in a rotational role for the Cowboys and the Lions. 2 different teams, 2 different schemes, 2 different roles, playing only 528 total snaps, nearly half of what he played last year when he had 70 pressures and 8 sacks for the Vikings, including a sack and a half in that wildcard win against New Orleans. Let's go. That was a big-time game for 97. And also it's clear from off-season negotiations after he opted out of his deal because he hit those statistical plateaus, that the Vikings, they still wanted him back, but they wanted him back on the cheap, and I think they got way too cute by half in negotiations, and then eventually he signed with Dallas, 1 year, $3 million deal with $3 million in incentives, and then the next day Daniil gets tweaked up. It's unfortunate. And then with Everson gone and Daniil dinged up, and then Yannick the Freak Ngakoue traded, the Vikings pass rush was non-existent. It wasn't. Like, no one stepped up. And Everson's 6 sacks, by the way, on 2 different teams, in 2 different schemes, playing half the snaps they did last year, would have led the team. That's so depressing. It is. So I think that's something could and should be worked out. Frankly, I think it's a betting favorite at this point. He turned 33 in December, but he still absolutely could play a situational pass rush role. Like, treat him like late career Tamba Hali with the Chiefs, or the way that Washington is using Ryan Kerrigan now behind Chase Young, as well as Montez Sweat, or hell, like how the Vikings used B-Rob in his late career, right? So as a rotational guy, play him inside, play him outside. Hey, wherever you need me, I am in. We're going to let these young guys shine, but hey, when it's the money down, when it's time to bring the stank, I can still get it. That's right. Play him 400, 500 snaps, rush the passer, keep your body fresh, and fire up this team, because it felt like that's what this team lacked on defense, was that fiery leadership, where Harrison is a leader, but in his own way. Same thing with Kendricks, and then Kendricks got hurt too. So they're just missing that guy who's going to be like, hey, this is what we're doing today. This is how we're going to get it done. We're after that ass Jimmy, and we're going to bring the heat. That's right. Daniil, Everson back. I mean, it's so much fun. Develop DJ Wanham, use Afadi as a rotational guy, and then snag some edge nice in the draft. I think it all makes sense, and all of a sudden the Vikings pass rush could go from non-existent to one of the best in the league yet again. I love it, man. Let's get back to hunting. But Everson, back. Yeah, go. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. I'll support that work. Pull us on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.